Hey Aquarius Pisces, welcome in to your timeless astrology tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses on YouTube. My name is Gabrielle. For those of you that are new here, welcome in. For those of you returning, welcome back. I'm happy to have everyone here with me in the moment. You can apply this energy to your 11th and 12th house as well. And if you don't know if you're born on or around this cusp, you can check out the description box below to figure that out. And if you do know, let me know in the live chat poll or in the comments down below if you're watching this after the live is streamed, whether you are born before, on, or after the cusp of sensitivity. All right, I'm really interested to see kind of how you guys fall, or let me know if you're cross-watching. Okay, safe space. But welcome in, Queen. Thank you so much for being here in the chat. Thank you to everybody else tuning in and coming in. I appreciate your time. We're going to see what's going on with Aquarius, Pisces, and again, what's happening in your 11th and 12th house. All right, I appreciate you guys so very much for all your love and support on all my platforms here. So let's get into it. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, and all holy angels. What cosmic energy is influencing Aquarius, Pisces, cusp energies and the collective 11th and 12th house? Okay, you've got yin energy and the 8th house. Okay, so yin being earth and water energy. So Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. And then you've got the 8th house to amplify that Scorpio energy. Okay. Transformation, karma, facing fears and legacies. And yin energy brings in intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. So needing to be open and receptive as something comes to an end or an ending is beginning. This is the beginning of the end of something. Okay. Something's definitely transforming, that's for sure. And you got the 5th house. Passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Some of you have definitely been like blocking out maybe your intuition here. Maybe, yeah, with the sun, self-express and embody truth. Yeah, maybe it's been a bit difficult. Difficult to kind of receive, discern, tap in. This is what I'll say. There are definitely some energies or some messages that are trying to come down towards you through the ethers here, but it almost feels like your focus is more on this playful energy, or that's where you want to be, and the weight of the messages or the energy coming in, it's too much. I feel a lot of resistance. Okay, a lot of resistance here. Like you want to be in your passions, you want to be playful, you want to continue or maintain some sort of childlike confidence and creativity. But the weight of this 8th house is either awakening you to something or pushing you through some sort of transformation. Okay? That takes you out of that kind of passionate, playful space. So maybe that's why you're resisting it, and that's okay. We all go through it. Oh, we all go through it, but let's see. Hi, Robin. Thanks for being here, love. Good to see you. Welcome in. Cross-watching. Thanks for letting me know. All right. Tell me more about the yin. What's going on with the yin energy and principle within Aquarius, Pisces? So something happening in your Piscean energy or in the 12th house, maybe. Okay. You've got the Empress. You've got the Queen of Wands coming out together. Queen of Wands, Pisces, Aries energy, and the Sun mirrored at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So it does feel like your intuition wants to grow, or your creative energy wants to grow beyond where you are. So there could be some sort of karmic energy, karmic block, emotional, they're giving me like sludge or like gunk that needs to be removed in order for you to kind of return to or expand in your creative flow. So there is an emotional blockage here. Something in that emotional blockage is not allowing you to be open, heart forward. So maybe there's a need to tap into your heart chakra, especially with the sun coming out here. Leo being ruled by the heart. Something about Leo could be significant. Leo is the 7th house to your Aquarian energy. So it's a part of you. And that's the 5th house, Leo, yeah. Okay, clarify the Empress and the Queen of Wands. And that's what I was thinking. Something's trying to spiritually come in. And maybe you've been ignoring your Queen of Wands, and or it's been a little difficult to connect or maybe trust your inner Queen of Wands. Trust that you know what you know, you feel and sense what you feel and sense. Or there's a reconnection or a growth within your spiritual ability. Or like almost some of you could be going through like a spiritual awakening, maybe like feeling called to get closer to source, God, the universe, nature, however you name it. Yeah, there's something shifting in that. Okay. Clarify the Empress and the Queen of Wands with the yin energy. Thank you. The Page of Wands. Okay, so this could be centered around a child as well. Maybe there's a pregnancy, or maybe there's like a desire to be pregnant or with child or have children. Now it's interesting, it's the Page and the Queen. Both receptive energies in the court. So with yin being the receptor, right? And Empress, yeah, there's a lot of your femininity that maybe wants to be expressed here, but feels blocked, or you might be blocking it due to some sort of maybe inner child healing that needs to happen with the sun coming out twice in the 5th house, due to maybe needing to get a little bit more playful or have more playtime, have more fun. Some of you, there could be like a little bit of guilt, especially if like you are a mother. Maybe there's like some mom guilt for desiring to maybe have your own sense of self aside or apart from children, but then yeah, feeling a little bit of guilty for making that separation, or feeling a little guilty about feeling that way. Like, I should always want to be connected to my kids, but you should also have your own identity too. And you maintaining that sense of identity is going to definitely at least be an example for your children on how to do the same, you know? So I really do feel like there's a need to pay attention to the shifts in your own energy. Follow your instincts as well. Like, if something feels off with a child, it probably is. Or if you are concerned about your energy being picked up by a child, it is being picked up. Like, they are very aware of you. This could definitely be like a child that's like under 7. I just heard I need my mommy. Yeah, like there's this need or this energetic pull that you might be experiencing with a child that's maybe away from you, apart from you. This could be a child that's older than 7, but with the Page, it's pretty young, okay? Clarify the energy between yin and the 8th house. Thank you, Spirit. What connects yin in the 8th house? Judgment in reverse. Okay, so yeah, not cleansing something, not allowing something to come up. I do think it could be suppressed feminine energy. So you might want to tap into your sacral chakra, especially with the Empress here. The womb could be very specific. Maybe if you're interested in open, maybe there's a need to do some like womb healing or and again, I'm no nutritionist, I'm no doctor, no medical professional at all. Please seek professional guidance and help and assistance if you feel called to do so. But making sure that you get in some avocados can definitely help with the womb. Yeah, definitely. Just I would do your research, but something about avocado is specific. But that could be, some of you could be pregnant. And congratulations if you are. And it's like the baby, I'm seeing like on the baby apps, like the baby's the size of an avocado or a cantaloupe or a watermelon now, or whatever. I don't know the phases. I haven't had kids, so but I know that's what I'm seeing, like a baby app on a phone tracking. Maybe this is an attempt. Maybe you're trying to plan your family here, and maybe you're wondering if the stars are aligned. I get that there is something in the health that needs to be looked at. We are pulling into a new moon solar eclipse on the cusp of Virgo and Libra. So your day-to-day routines and how you find balance in that is going to kind of be the forefront of our focus for the next 6 months. On top of what we were already getting from that lunar eclipse and in Aquarius-Pisces. So there's something there around the health, okay? Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional. Please seek professional guidance and assistance. But even let's say you already done that and it's like, nope, you're perfectly healthy by way of, you know, metabolism and blood and science and all of that, then maybe this is more of like an emotional health thing, a spiritual health thing that needs to be looked at, okay? Clarify the 8th house. What's going on in the 8th house for Aquarius Pisces? See, now all of a sudden I say that and this deck chunks up. So maybe there's some tense, yeah, you see that? Look at that. There's some tense energy around this though. Someone could be trying to avoid judgment. Okay. Clarify the 8th house. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Taking care of your emotional body. Heeding your emotional warnings. Okay? Feelings, yes, are not facts, but they do lead you to truth. If you allow them to be felt, yeah. There's something new that wants to come in, or again, something that I can't get away from this baby. This could be a spirit baby if you're not pregnant. Like, I would pay attention to, like, all of a sudden, you know, there could be like this health kick you find yourself on, or cravings you start to have. Again, you might not necessarily be pregnant now, but there could be a spirit baby trying to come through. So by way, like, guiding you and leading you to whatever it is that you need to sustain that pregnancy. And clearly I'm speaking to feminine energy here, but if this is more of a masculine thing, this would be definitely your divine feminine energy, your creative flow trying to birth itself. I know that sounds a little crazy, but it happens. We birth ourselves through many seasons, many different ways, but that's what this feels like. There's a rebirth happening here, an actual birth or a rebirth. Now, if that judgment card was upright, I'd say there's an ancestor coming through. If you find out someone in your family is about to have a baby, it's an ancestor coming in for what is happening collectively in the greater consciousness of this plane, okay? So, and I won't get too deep into that because, yeah, my nose is going off. Yeah, because that's a thing. That's a thing. Ooh. Excuse me, y'all. There's a need to pay attention. There's just a need to pay attention to your emotional health right now. And maybe that's a key sign for you if you've already had kids, that, you know, maybe hormonally something's up. Okay. Again, I'm no doctor, but if it was on your spirit to maybe take a test, you might want to, babes. Yeah. Three of Swords. So this could be coming, again, I can't get away from this pregnancy energy. So this could be coming after maybe a miscarriage, and my condolences if that's something you've experienced, whether recently or in the past. So it's kind of like you don't want to call it judgment in reverse. Like you don't want to know until you absolutely have to know because of maybe the losses in the past. Again, no doctor here. Please go get, you know, checked out by professionals. But the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, yeah. Okay. You might have a positive result here. Okay, I'll just leave it at that. You might have a positive result here soon. Let's connect the 8th house. I definitely want to move forward. Let's connect the 8th house and the 5th house here, Spirit. What's going on between the two? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Take your time. Yeah, I feel like there's a need to let something play out. The Sun back at the bottom. Yeah, positive. Yeah, positive result. Let something play out. There's a need to not worry. I get a lot of worry. A lot of worry. Page of Pentacles, more childlike energy, and the King of Wands. Okay. There's definitely something about timing. Let's say this isn't a child, right? And this is just an opportunity. Here's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's just an opportunity for you to receive something that then you're going to, how could I say that? It's like you're going to receive something that you're going to want to take action on almost either immediately or maybe impulsively. Okay, with the King of Wands, I do think whatever action you might feel guided to take would be in alignment with what's needed and necessary for you. But there could also be this like, there's some weight. I think there's that heaviness coming back in. There's some weight behind this action or weight behind this decision to make. I think there's also a lot to be said about investing a little bit more time in your spiritual health and well-being here. You could definitely have some energies around or tethered to you that don't want to see you come out of this Three of Swords, and I'm sorry to give that message, but that's kind of what it feels like. Clarify the Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands for the 5th house. Again, chunky. Yeah, there's definitely some density that you might want to work on releasing here, okay? So if, again, you feel called to go deep within yourself, this could require some crying. This could require some anger. It's like there's something that's needing to be released and expressed through the self, through the body, through either the voice, through the heart, through the tears. Tears are a beautiful thing, okay? So don't run away from feeling. If any time, this would be the time to really let yourself feel it all, okay? Clarify this Page of Pentacles and the King of Wands here, Spirit. The Ace of Wands, okay, with the Two of Swords. 2 aces here, Aquarius, Pisces, and the Star card. Exactly. I think this is what I mean. It's the time to do the healing work that you've maybe been putting off. It's the time to kind of be honest about what it is that you do feel. Because the judgment comes before the world, before you can close out a cycle. So for it to be in reverse, it's like you're there. There's something that wants to awaken, but there could be a 3 of Swords energy again in the emotional body, in the spiritual body, in the mental body that's keeping you from embracing some sort of new or being open and receptive. Because if this is, let's say this is a spirit baby, let's say this is a child, if you are in the realm or in the arena of that, okay? There's something very specific that this soul needs out of the physical form, or like I'm getting pulled into like electrolytes, vitamins, minerals, like that type of health consciousness. There's also maybe even just a level of spiritual awareness that is necessary in order for this soul to incarnate. So that could be what your spirit is trying to guide you to, or again, what could come naturally up within you. But I do think that this 3 of Swords is ready to be let go of, ready to be healed. I think your soul's ready to get into the 4 of Swords around whatever this is. But it could also, you going through this 8th house energy could also inspire some new creative force within you, or new creation, or reactivate or rekindle some sort of passion. Maybe passion project, something that you've either been on the fence about, double-minded about, like I don't know if I should still do this, or should I let it go? Should I keep going? Should I get back into this? Should I not? And like I said, the Fool, yeah. For members tuning in, there's that Fool energy. And then you got the 8 of Wands at the bottom. So it's like this shift can happen quickly. This newness, this Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands can be a part of your reality sooner rather than later. But there's a need to really talk about what you feel, or really talk about what does affect you, even if you want to be detached from it, or even if it's like, yeah, I think there's resistance. It's like there's a part of you that doesn't want to feel it, but there's a need to, because it's a part of your awakening. So if you resist it, then that mental shift, that consciousness shift that is trying to happen in your soul, you're going to be fighting against, okay? Yeah, I just get a lot of resistance. And Spirit's just kind of like, it doesn't have to necessarily overwhelm you. Like, I don't know, what about this is freaking you out or overwhelming? I think it's just what hasn't been felt. So again, you can run from your feelings all you want to, but they will eventually catch up to you. They will. And it's the soul that wants to be in the Fool energy. The soul wants to be beyond the world, in the new cycle, open to these aces that the divine has for you. But that's the part of the co-creative process we're in. You gotta align yourself. You have to allow it. So there could be a little bit of courage, a little bit of strength to get through that 8th house. Okay. Maybe some of you don't want to feel the depth of whatever this is, because it's like, I don't know if I'll survive it. I don't know if I'll come back above water. Yeah, the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands, though. And the Chariot, right. But in order to move forward, you could be dealing or connected to like a Cancer or a Leo. Page of Wands, Cancer, Leo energy. That could be, if you have children, that could be the energy of your child, or this spirit baby that wants to come through, I guess. I don't know. I also get, for some of you, there could be this like discernment, or like decision. Thank you, Spirit. This decision that needs to be made around if something is just for fun and hobby, or is it something that you truly that you truly feel aligned with. I guess, yeah, I think there's some big decisions ahead of you, Aquarius Pisces. There's some big decisions ahead of you when it comes to your path, when it comes to what you energetically set intentions around and kind of want to create for yourself. I do feel like your spirit wants to create from a lighthearted space, but in order to get there, you're going to have to go through some transformation through your 8th house. You're going to have to end some things, begin some things, free yourself, kind of transcend some things as well. It's like almost like in order for something to be built right, there's something about building from the right intention, building from the right space. Because it does feel like ultimately the soul wants to be in the 10 of Cups. It wants to have harmony. It wants to have balance. It doesn't want to have tension or disconnect. It wants to be connected. But with the Judgment in reverse, it feels like a part of you doesn't want to connect to that in a way because of, again, I think it's just the depth of what you feel, not knowing if you'll survive it, and that's okay. We all kind of go through that in different aspects, but trust me, you will survive, okay? But I think that 3 of Swords needs to be felt, and I do feel tears and crying and release and like emotional purging. Okay, so 'tis the season, Libra season that we're in now, to be honest, right? To consider everything, consider yourself, okay, as well. Put yourself on that list of what needs to be taken care of. Because ultimately, it's like the spirit wants to advance, the spirit wants to move forward, but it's up to you to kind of allow that and surrender to that. All right, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in the extended over on Patreon. It will be a live reading. I encourage you guys to join if this resonated with you. If you would like a personal reading around this reading, you can book that on my website at cusproses.com. I did add like the reading page on my website as a link in the description box. So if you want to kind of review the different styles of reading that I have and then book, you can do that. Okay, so that link is there for you for those that are interested. You can also sign up at the highest tier on Patreon and get a personal astrology and love reading every month from me. So there are some spots left there over on Patreon for you guys to join if you're interested, okay? Definitely check out the YouTube membership as well if you want to hang out and meditate and do breath work and channeling with us before every live here on the channel. And also get some other bonus reading and messages as well. That is all available in the description box. So again, make sure you guys are reading through that. Support yourselves with the resources there. And Aquarius Pisces, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm going to check into this poll. Okay, it looks like more cross-watchers here. That's cool to know. So thank you guys. Hi Sanvi, thank you for being here as well. I appreciate you. Thank you again, Robin and Queen, for tuning into the live. Thank you to everybody else who was here live with me as well. I appreciate your guys' presence. I really do hope that this resonated with you, gave you some clarity, some insight into what's to come, because this does feel incoming or kind of what you're emerging in energetically. So let me know what resonates in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in our next one. All right, namaste.